So, so here we are, still in our time of personal retreat, community connections. And as I said yesterday, whatever is in our energetic biofield will show up in the masses. Whatever is in your biofield, some call it the unconscious, will show up in your life. If it's still showing up, there's still work to be done on within the biofield. There have been many times in my life, especially as a healer, which has been the last 30 plus, where I have questioned the medical diagnosis and the result of that diagnosis, not questioning whether that was true for them or not, because it was true for them. From their experience, this happens, then that happens. And as an energy healer, I am looking at what caused this that I can then remove the cause of. And if I remove the cause of this, the beginning point, then the progression is unknown to myself and to the medical associations. So what is more powerful? I would question myself, working on the underlying energy cause or the physicalness of what's going on? It's a good question. The body is finite. It has only so much stamina. It has a limit. Energy unseen, our soul has no limit. So a big question about that is how much resilience, stability does the body have once this, whatever this is, has activated to cause this, and this to happen. So that's why you prepare, you plan that the worst could happen for you, because you have no knowledge of what that physical body is going to be able to do. But I continually was told by those whom have been my teachers from the unseen, from the beginning, the power of energy to change the outcome. The power of energy will change the outcome. So what does that mean to you in your life and in this model of the C virus? The power you have is to change energy in behalf of those that are being impacted and you in whatever way you are being impacted. That is extremely powerful. This has caused, and this is happening. But what can we do to remove the cause to let this dissolve maybe more quickly, maybe to never happen again, is an unknown. What energy tools, what spiritual tools do you have that you can commit to using daily? This isn't the time just to kind of play at. This is the time to really be committed to that daily, quiet practice of something that will identify and remove cause. If you pray, don't ask that you're in your prayer kind of a wishy-washy, please help. The prayer would be, remove the cause of whatever within the C virus continues to bring an outcome of death. Remember, in the last video, we talked about what is the outcome we want. The outcome, you can choose what you want, but what I'm hearing through mostly social media and online conversations is there's a great deal of people who want the outcome of this to be greater community connections, greater cultural systems of benefit to all, the leveling of the playing field where we know we're all in it together, we're all equal, we're all powerful, we're all valuable, and we're all treated with that kind of respect. The values is what we want the outcome to be. The values of unity, generosity, wellness, health, that respect for one another, our North Star. That's where we want the outcome to be. Right now, the outcome is we don't know, death, and maybe we'll have the same as before. All it's unknown, but we can all claim the same outcome. I'll work on an outcome statement and give it to you tomorrow for you to play with. But you know, the outcome of the situation we're in with this virus has led us to greater unity, peace, and cultures that benefit and value all living life. That would be one North Star. Then when you pray, ask for the doors to open for that outcome. If you meditate, go into meditation and call in the energies and see and visualize that outcome. I have a process with a team called the PTO team, and they have the power to identify cause. So if I'm going to pray, and I do a lot, of course, like some of us are, I call in the PTO team and ask them to, I say, you have permission and declaration to identify everything within the situation of the C virus that is coming from an agenda of domination, of parasitic. Identify all that energy, remove it back to its home. A daily practice, maybe many times a day. The other thing to do, a daily practice, is to recognize that when any person, and now any group of people, are, for whatever reason, in fear, in uncertainty, they are vulnerable. Their energy fields are vulnerable. It activates everything within that field, all that negative karma. It activates those that are fearful, and then it expands their fear. So you could pray that all individuals of humanity are cocooned within the safety of sacred sovereignty, meaning cocoon them. Yes, they're going to wiggle within their own cocoon, figure out their own way, but I have called in those greater powers from above, archangels, masters, and every individual is cocooned in guardian circles. Why? We don't want their vulnerability to attract to them more vulnerability. We want their vulnerability to shake and release from within them their own negative seeds. So heal the negative seeds, keep them cocooned, guardian circles. The PTO team can identify cause that's coming from darkness and remove it. A daily prayer, open the doors for all in humanity for the outcome of peace, unity, cultures that benefit all life. The power of energy is to change cause. When cause is gone, this dissolves. And what happens is this will change. And you are holding the North Star so that the vibrations can align to the North Star. See what that will mean for you. Daily practice. I really encourage daily practice with that model in mind. Let me know what you create. Blessings.